What if they die while they're waiting for you?
Oh my god. It's like, we found your match, but
they're
she's dead.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Cold Brews.
I'm your co-host, Allison.
And I'm Colleen.
And we did it!
Woo! Episode 2, everyone.
We made it like 1 week.
So proud of us.
I didn't think we would get more than 10 listeners. And on the first day alone, we had like 40.
I know. That is so exciting. Thank you to all our family, friends, co-workers who supported us.
Remember when we were looking at the results and we're like, who is listening in the UK, in Saudi? We're like, oh my gosh. But thank you so much to all the support and love. We hope you continue to support us and listen to us on our weekly episodes every Monday.
Woo!
Just a little side note that everything that you hear on this podcast is just our opinion. If you need professional advice, please go out and seek that. Thank you.
Also, we are not affiliated with Marie Claire, Match.com, or Netflix, just so you guys know.
But I mean, if they want to sponsor this podcast,
let us know.
Please slide into our DMs. Thank you. Can I say something?
What?
You know, I thought about this like last week because you guys were asking me, what am I doing for my birthday, you know? And then I was like, man, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life?
Happens every year. Totally
every
normal.
Year.
Totally
every year I
normal.
have the same thing. What am I doing with my life, bro? Do you think you found your soulmate?
This is too soon.
Oh, I wish this was recorded because your face, it was just like, what? You think you found your soulmate?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, Match.com says.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor us.
We're open.
Match.com did a
study.
It's a study or something. They asked 2,000 people. And apparently, so women will find their soulmate by 25. And men will find their soulmate by 28.
Sorry, if you saw my face.
No, but think about it, okay.
But how
all the people you've met, right? We're almost 30. Think about it. We're close. We're getting there, you know?
I know.
What if your soulmate is the Costco cashier? You just never knew it. Okay, the reason why I say Costco cashier, because there's this one Costco cashier.
We're both thinking of one Costco cashier, but it's a different one.
Wait, who are you thinking about? Which location?
Warden.
Yes, Warden! But every time I'm there, I'm like, so bummy, bro. Like,
what if your soulmate was the guy in your building?
Oh my gosh, yo, there's this guy in my building. I swear to you, like, whenever, like, we're in the same elevator, I press the wrong floor. So he thinks I'm on the 21st floor.
No, but, like, that's what you need to do to protect yourself as a woman. Yeah. Even though he might have good intentions, you just never know.
Yeah. I want you to read this article, okay?
Oh my god. Okay.
It's from Marie Claire. Here you go. Read this.
Reliable source, sure.
Very reliable.
This is the age you're most likely to meet the one. This was made in January 2016. Mm-hmm. The picture is of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Okay. We get it.
Okay. How long did it take you to kiss your partner on the first date?
You know what people are doing on their first date? This was dating in 2016.
This was pre-COVID. This is different.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start, okay?
Okay.
How long did it take you to kiss your partner on the first date? How about how long it took to sleep with him? Okay, let's say them to be inclusive. Mm-hmm. Or say I love you. And when did you finally move in together? Our answers to these important questions about our relationship milestones are all different, but Match.com have done a study to find out what the national average is. The dating website interviewed over 2,000 people about the relationship, asking everything from when they became Facebook official. God, this is so 2016.
I swear to you, they never asked anyone from Toronto. This result is not accurate.
It's not accurate to what's happening in Toronto.
Hell no. I love you, bro. People aren't even posting their relationships on Instagram, okay?
People have been together for 5 years and you won't even know about it. We all know, if you're listening, if you're one of our 10 listeners, you know what we're talking about. How many relationships have you had where you've never posted about them?
100%. 100%.
That's what I mean.
You see my page, it's just me. Because it's always just been me.
Okay, let me continue. The average woman finds her life partner at the age of 25, while for men, they're more likely to find their soulmate at 28, with half of people finding the one in their 20s. They also found that most people waited 5 months to say I love you for the first time. And to also update.
5 months? Okay. All right.
Do you think that's too long or too short?
It depends, honestly.
This is an average, right? So I think it's right in the middle. People do it earlier, people do it longer. Mm-hmm. They also found out that most people waited 5 months to say I love you for the first time and to also update the relation status on Facebook. And 6 months till they were given their own drawer at their partner's home. First of all, who's living alone? 6 months
for a drawer, listen. All you do is just bring your whole bag and you just leave it there.
Yeah, your gym bag. Everyone has a good life or fit for less bag they don't use. You know what I mean?
A drawer. Okay, 6 months. Okay. Like I know some girls are bringing it in the first day, just leave it there. Ooh, did I leave my rubber band there? Just an excuse, just so I can go back.
Did I leave my 5 pairs of shoes there? It gets to that point. If it takes longer to hold hands with a new partner than it does to kiss them. I don't agree with that. The research says with 30...
You think
I hold hand... Yeah.
You hold hands right away?
Yeah.
Like when you first meet someone, you're like, let me hold your hand?
Not like 2 seconds after meeting them, but I find the progression is holding hands and then eventually kissing.
I don't think I really hold hands in general. I'm not really a holding hands person.
I guess
unless we're like in a crowd, because bro, I get lost in a crowd. So like that's when we like hold hands, but I don't really hold hands like in general.
Interesting. Okay.
You are a holding hands person.
Yeah, I'm a hand holder, yeah. With 34% of respondents saying they'd wait a week or 2 before holding hands. What?
A week or 2 before holding hands? You know what people are doing the first night? Bro, but this was 2016, okay? This study was in 2016. No one's holding hands after 2020.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true.
True. No one's holding hands.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see how these results are impacted by the pandemic. Mm-hmm. So 31% say they'd kiss their date immediately if things were going well. Only 31. No judgment, it's a small sample size. It's 2,000 people.
Okay.
So, and when it comes to having sex for the first time, the answers were divided, with 27% saying they'd wait between 1 or 2 weeks to sleep with their partner for the first time, and 23% waiting a month.
So a month, okay. After, like, how many dates is that?
Well, it depends how frequently you see them, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I think 1 date a week when you're dating somebody new.
1 date a week?
But I literally haven't gone on a date in over a year. It's not really responsible.
Yo, what is there to do now? Hey, do you want to go and sit outside?
That's what I mean. You can't do... This is the thing. I think a lot of people will have sex way sooner than a couple weeks in a month because you cannot do the things you usually would do. You can't go to museums. You can't go out to eat at restaurants. Like
movies, classic.
You literally will Netflix and chill. That is the most and safest thing you can do.
Yeah, it's true.
This is also when people tend to introduce partners. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about...
Are you thinking about, like, your timeline?
Flashback. Sorry, keep going.
With engagements typically happening after 2 years, weddings taking place after 3, and kids after 4.
I know people who've been together since freaking high school and there's no ring. And then there's people who have dated for like a year or like 6 months and there's a ring. You can't really put a time frame on it.
Make this is so linear, right? They're saying after a year they get
But then again, they asked like 2,000 random people, but none from Toronto. 100% they didn't ask anyone from Toronto. There's no way. I don't believe this.
What picture are you trying to paint about Toronto dating culture? But there are people like my brother and his wife who I literally went to summer school in Finland for a month and I came back and they were getting married. Okay. While each relationship moves at its own pace, daters are often reassured by comparing their experiences with others. Dating expert Kate Taylor said, Oh, that's what she said.
That's what she said.
We all ask our friends, when did you know your partner was the one? Or how long did you wait before you kissed? If your relationship isn't falling within these time frames, use them to adjust your expectations. Oh,
so
I don't like this.
So
you cannot...
we're supposed to expect a ring in 2 years. It just, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't apply now.
And here's the thing. This is a survey, right? So I think people are answering in a conventional way.
Mm-hmm.
People are answering in a way that they think is most likely socially acceptable. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, you don't predict your relationships.
Why is your hand so sweaty?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone.
Oh my god. Are you nervous?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know. My hands just got sweaty.
Okay.
Let me live.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Like, this term of, like, if you've already met your soulmate, do you know how many people we coexist with every single day? Mm-hmm. Think about when you used to commute to work and all the people you'd interact with on the go. Mm-hmm. What if one of those people is your husband?
Think about the relationships you have now, whether it be friends or past relationships. Do you think any of them could have possibly be your soulmate?
I don't know. I don't know about you, but do you... that one person you think about mm-hmm. that you're like, this could have worked?
Yes, but then reality sets in, okay? You're true. Like, listen.
It's true.
You're, like, making up scenarios in your head about this one person who you're like, oh, yeah, you know what? Things could have worked. But you gotta, like, put yourself first and really think, like, mm-hmm. don't be stupid, okay? This is not gonna work. You know, as much as you had this idea of what it would have been like with that person, mm-hmm. in reality, it wouldn't have worked out in the end.
Yeah, because you can't control how that person lives their life, right?
So if you're listening to this podcast and you're over 25 and you haven't found the one, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Colin and I are in the same group.
Yeah, so this is her admitting that she is over 25, as much as she likes to say she's not.
And that's the thing is that you can't put an age to it. Like, if it happens, it happens.
And you attract what you put out, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you, like, I don't like using the word desperate, but if you are looking for someone just to be with someone that puts out a certain energy out there.
Yeah.
If you're doing you, if you're focusing on you and doing what you like, it'll attract the right people. I want to talk about intersectionality because, what like, it is... Don't ask me to define things. We are talking about our experience with dating and finding love and relationships from our points of view. Like, we're both Filipino, we're both women. Yeah. You know, you're straight, I'm queer. But there's so many other things that play into your relationships and love and dating, right? Like, your culture or your religion might influence when you get married. And you might feel a greater pressure to be married because of that, as an example.
Yeah.
So we're only saying what we know from our experiences, but we know it's different for everybody.
Yeah. We're unprofessionals.
Yeah, like, this is not real advice. I think we're just talking...
If you need real advice and real help,
.com.
Dude, we need to cut that out. They didn't sponsor this.
I know.
Then definitely go out and seek professional advice, because this is just from our opinion and our point of view, you know? So now that we've talked about the whole dating scene back in 2016, just based off of this survey, mm-hmm. we talked about finding the one day, whether it be online or whatever. Mm-hmm. Think about the future and what the future of dating would look like, okay? Have you seen The One on Netflix?
No, it was on my list because I saw the preview. There was an actress with a good accent, so it was like, of course, I'm going to watch this.
She's your type.
She's my type.
She's definitely your type, yeah.
But I haven't watched it, but I know what it's about.
Okay, do you want to explain?
Basically, this is the future. It's like a new world. Think of like Black Mirror vibes and energy.
It does give Black Mirror vibes, yeah.
All you have to do is send a strand of your hair, which has your DNA, to this company, and it matches you with your one. And it's guaranteed.
Like your true match.
It's your soulmate.
Your soulmate. Yeah.
That's what they say, and that's what they advertise. And they're like, if you do this, you'll find your match, and this is the person you'll immediately fall in love with and connect with.
Yeah.
But then it gets juicy because there's like death in it or something.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know. Yeah.
I finished it in a day.
Oh my god.
It's only 8 episodes, so I was able to finish it, and without any spoilers,
Okay.
would you, if you were in that situation,
What, like sending my hair?
let's say right now.
Okay.
Let's say right now we have this technology available to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this science. Would you do it right now?
I don't know if I would do it because have I really lived my whole life and like everything I wanted to do before I settle down?
But here's the thing, it only works if like everyone basically has to submit it. So your information can be in their system until it matches with someone, right? So your soulmate may not even appear because they chose not to submit their DNA.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. And
So-
like,
So you still wouldn't do it?
I don't know. It feels like an ethical dilemma. Like,
Okay.
of course I want to do it, but do I really want to do it?
Okay, so let me give you another scenario. You are now pushing 40.
Okay.
You want to have a kid and
Yeah.
you want to get married, right? And you're still single. Would you then submit your DNA?
Yes. Though, so,
You're like, yes.
so okay, that kind of makes me feel bad because then I'm just using my soulmate, right? Like I'm not at
No,
this
but
age,
here's
I'm
the
not
thing. Here's the
ready.
premise of the show. It's like once you meet each other, it's instant connection.
Yeah.
It's not even like, oh my God, I'm kind of
I?
like using you because I submitted my DNA and you submitted your DNA. It's more like I want to find the one for me,
Mhm.
but I don't want to go too deep into it because then I don't want to ruin it for you and ruin it for our followers. But there's people who are already in relationships.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I have to go there.
Wow.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. There are people who are already in relationships who then submit their DNA to the one
Wow.
just to see if the partner that they're with, like, what if that's not my soulmate?
I see. If I was in a relationship and I was married and had kids with that person, I would not do that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't, because like, what if they're not the one? It's just gonna be in your head the whole time, and like, a family falls apart because of that.
Spoiler alert.
A family does fall apart because of that.
So
I wrote the
there's
show.
a couple,
Mm-hmm.
and they both agree that they will never do it. They will never submit their DNA.
Wow.
They both agree. They're married, and they're like, we are the one for each. I love you. There's no one else for me, right? But like this whole idea of finding your soulmate and like the what if,
Mm-hmm.
like drove this woman crazy.
Yeah.
So she took her husband's hair and submitted it without his consent. Should I go further? Do you want to know?
No. Now I want to watch it. Like, obviously, I know what happens. Like, they're not the one for each other. Yeah. See.
I'll stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would mess me up. See, if that thing came on and I was like having a perfect and happy life, just knowing that's available to you to be like yes or no would mess me up.
Think about relationships now where, let's say someone has been with this person their whole life, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they're thinking, what if this person isn't the one because I haven't gotten the chance to experience someone else?
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to that.
Yeah, I get it, but also the concept of the one of sending in your DNA and like seeing who you're matched with is almost kind of like you being forced to, or being told like this is the person you're supposed to love. Like your choice gets taken away. Like they're saying you are genetically predisposed to this person and them being your soulmate.
Yeah.
So you get your ability to choose and your autonomy taken away. And I don't know if that's a theme in the show, but I will let you know once I watch it. But yeah, I'd be like, it.
You'd do it?
If I was single, I would do it. If I was married, I wouldn't do it.
Same. If I was married, like, I wouldn't do it because, like, no.
Once you know, you can't unknow.
Exactly. Once you know, you can't unknow. But if I was in that situation where I was single and I wasn't meeting anyone in real life, I would do it.
But then what if the person you're meant to be with as that single person is someone who's married? Oh, but if they never submitted it.
That could happen because, well, that married person submitted their DNA to the one. But that's not my problem. Like, you're married. I'm not married,
Oh my God. You know what would be crazy too? I don't know if they have this plot in the show. Okay. But what if someone doesn't know they're gay and they and then don't look at me. And their one is someone of the same sex and they're like, this doesn't make any sense. I'm looking at you and that is the case, okay? I wrote the show.
You don't even need to watch the show, Call. You don't need to watch the show.
Really? I want to watch it.
It's really good. You can literally finish it in a day.
Wow. I mean, I have the weekend.
You do have the weekend.
Oh my God, that sounds really good though.
Yeah.
I was just thinking too, I'm like, what if I don't like who I get matched with?
That's the thing. You guys are genetically meant for each other. So you weird. Think that what if I don't like this person? Blah, blah, blah. Like, but when you meet this person, you're like, instantly attracted to them. Everything about them just consumes you.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know if that's healthy. In
the show, like, there's parts where it's like, this is not healthy. Oh. But overall, I don't know. If I would I do it now?
I don't think I would do it right now. Like, I'm not, like, desperate to find my soulmate right now. But I do agree if I was in that situation where, like, I am older, I'm alone, I want a family, I want to spend every day with someone now,
So would you do it?
I would consider it.
But then you know what? It eats away at me. I'm like, what if me waiting means my soulmate already put in their DNA and they're waiting on me? Like, it will be at their possibility. Expense. Yeah.
Or you're waiting so long that your soulmate is already married and they submitted their DNA dead. Because they're like, I'm done waiting. I've been waiting 5 years on this list. I'm just going to go get married.
What if they die while they're waiting for you?
Oh my God. It's like, we found your match, but
she's dead. See, this is the dilemma I have, right? I'm like, I know I can do it, but there's another person on the other end who does it. Yeah, like, what if she's dead?
Sucks for you.
That makes me want to submit it faster and sooner, right? Okay, I'll just do it. I'll do it.
Okay. You would do it now?
Yeah, because I don't know what's on the other side. I don't know if they're waiting, if they're sick. Oh, yeah, that's true,
because here's the thing. The one is worldwide. It's not just in Canada. Bro. So your one can be anywhere around the world. It can be New Zealand.
Wow.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's another twist.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What if you're one that was so, like, and you don't speak the same language? That'd be crazy.
That's the thing. On the show, like, there's people who meet, like, via Skype or, like, FaceTime because they're on the other side of the world.
I literally want to watch this. Like, downstairs when we're done.
I highly recommend it. It's only 8 episodes, and I'm hoping there's a season 2. It's really good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
A 9.
Really?
It's good.
Wow. Are there any, like, dumb parts where, like, you know how when you watch some shows, you're like, why did they choose to do this? That's so stupid.
No, it gets better.
Really?
It gets juicy.
Okay, but is there a cliffhanger at the end?
Kind of.
Ugh.
Kind of, yeah. That's why I'm hoping there's a season 2.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because they mentioned something about the company, right? And you're like, okay, so if that's the case, then is there really just the one?
I got goosebumps. What if there's more than one? Yeah, this operates under an assumption that love is monogamous. That's not the case for many people.
All I'm saying is watch the show.
Bro.
Watch the show. It's so good.
Wow. Wow.
That wraps up episode 2 of Two Cold Brews. We hope you enjoyed that episode. Don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify for freshly brewed episodes every Monday for your weekly dose of entertainment.
You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Two Cold Brews. For sneak peeks and teasers, you can check out our Instagram page.
Speaking of teasers, if you'd like to hear one right now, stay tuned.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Set.
Oh my gosh, she's dripping, she's dripping, she's drip, 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 drip.
Ew. Ew.
Why do you let...